Hello, it's Mechanical and welcome to my channel. This is Siberia. This is the second part of my playthrough. In the last video we got the robot's legs. He should be on the train hopefully. Got some things to put on the train on the pedestals.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker, even if you are my first and only passenger.
Me? Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
If you say so.
See if he's got anything to say then.
Oscar, you know you could just call me Kate. It would be so much nicer. Especially as we're going on such a long journey together.
I am sorry, Kate Walker, but I have already logged your name. I cannot modify this data, and my functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker.
Well, I hope your functions permit you to learn the difference between being familiar and quite simply nice.
Mission.
I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
Your ticket, please?
My ticket? What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
Okay. And where do I get hold of a ticket?
Ticket booth.
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
Alright, so I've got to get a ticket. Let's just check the so I've got some stuff. I presume they go on pedestals. Shame the music sender. That's it then. My little collection. I presume I'm collecting things on the journey. Wherever this train takes us. Let's go get a ticket. Yeah, shame the models let it down. They were so jagged. The anti-aliasing is on. I suppose it's because it's 800 by 600. Seems to be the maximum resolution I can get. Although I'm recording the video in 1080p. The window's stretched out, so there's nothing I can do about it.
But it's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
Train, hands, train.
This train is amazing. I'm going to travel like a princess.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker. This train has been designed to optimize passenger comfort.
Mission.
What can I do for you, Kate Walker?
A train ticket, please. Why, do you sell anything else?
The only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
A ticket, please.
One ticket?
Yes.
One ticket. What is your final destination?
I don't know. It's you who told me I had to get a ticket.
A ticket to travel, then.
I have a ticket. Description of the object: all mechanical propulsion locomotive, including coaches, accessories, and driver. The present document, stamped by the recognised permitting authority, entitles the holder of this document access to the aforementioned property. Stamped. I know where that is. That's in that bloody office.
There you are. Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
Silly. See what he says now then.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
You sure?
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
I must abide by regulations. Your ticket, please, Kate Walker.
I think he's gonna want it,
Don't think for one moment that I'm bored of you.
I also have much to attend to, Kate Walker.
he's gonna want it stamped, I'm pretty sure.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been fulfilled. I must confirm your departure release.
You can be a real stickler for the rules, Oscar, my old fellow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got to go punch it. So there's that punching thing I couldn't use. Stamp it. Let's see. I think I've done just about everything else. He says. Exit the park. Oh god, give me a suitcase as well. From the hotel. This one. Get me ticket, go get me suitcase, and leave. Simples. What could go wrong? Let me do it. Train release permit. Ah, right. Yeah, this one. Yay! Approved. Approve. Get a bit of music when something's done. The same piece of music. It's nice music though. So I think I'll better go pick my suitcase up. I'll probably get to the train and say, "Where's your luggage, Miss Gatewalker? What are you doing, Miss Gatewalker? Where's your luggage?"
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Train.
There's a train at the station platform. Can you tell me where it goes?
No idea. We don't even know if it works. I thought it was some kind of prototype.
Mission.
I'm going to have to extend my hotel reservation.
Stay as long as you need to. Really, it's no trouble. We're delighted to have a little bit of life at the inn. How many extra days will you be staying?
I really can't say. I'm just not used to this sort of situation. It's so unexpected. First the alive person dies, next the dead person comes.
It is indeed a very unusual situation. We have a cousin who has an inn in Bremen. He has problems with ghosts.
It seems that the ghost I'm looking for hangs out in Siberia.
Well, that is very...
I'm gonna go...
As you like, miss.
Let's turn this bloody music down. Go on here, anything. Got it on low anyway, so that's allowed. So that didn't work right.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Help.
I think I'm going to need your help again.
Are you leaving already, Miss Walker?
Yes.
Should we bring down your luggage?
No, I'm not leaving yet. It's just that...
We would love to help, but just think what would happen.
Oh, it's okay. Nope.
Yeah, not what I expected.
I'm gonna go look around.
As you like, miss.
Well, let's go to the train then. See what happens now when I give the ticket. Perhaps it'll all be done in a immersion video. It's an adventure. Come on, Kate Walker. This will keep you fit. train release permit.
Here. This is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
Now, can we go?
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
I don't understand why you're still refusing to take this ticket.
Everything is in order, and an engineer prides himself.
On punctuality. Yes, Oscar, I remember. But what now? But what's up, Oscar? Why haven't you returned to your engine room?
If I may be so bold as to express a personal opinion on this matter, Kate Walker,
I'm all ears, Oscar.
I fear we have omitted to wind up the locomotive springs.
Is that all? Then let's do it, for Christ's sake.
I'm afraid I have no notion of how to implement this function, Kate Walker. It would seem that the makeshift completion of my production process is responsible for a lack of instruction on this matter.
Okay, right. I'll see to that myself then. I mean, a wind-up train can't be that complicated. You wait there. I won't be long.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
Look, I wind the train up. Brilliant. How do I do that? Inside or outside? Let's go this way. Well, that's the engine, isn't it? That's it. It's not going to go very far, is it? Wait, look like that. Remember those old trains you used to have with the spring type thing? Is that done? Right. Let's get out of here.
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was gonna call you.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called Marson and Lormont. They told me you weren't expected to return this week.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it. The situation is kind of tricky, you know. At the beginning of next week, I hope.
Yeah, whenever.
Dan, please. Just hang in there, okay? The stakes are higher than I thought. And you know how much I love this job.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldbergs are going to...
It is. I mean, it isn't. I mean, Dan, this really isn't the moment. You know I'm thinking about you. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll give you a call when I have some news. Promise. I've got to go now. I've got kind of a train to catch.
A train? Where are you off to now? This is crazy, Kate.
To tell you the truth, I've no idea. Love you, honey. You know that.
Kate!
on, Oscar, let's get out of here.
Right, everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is inadmissible. I hope you still have confidence in my abilities, Kate Walker. Please return to your seat and we can leave.
Finally.
Yay! So which is my seat? Great. Is it pointing the other way now? It's a powerful wind-up motor. So I didn't collect my luggage. Days gone by. Switzerland to Siberia, that'd be quite a journey. Cool.
Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of Barrockstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for then? Wind them up, find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Wimp.
Wimp.
Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
Not a lot, I suppose. Oscar, see you later.
In a while, Kate Walker.
So let's go have a look. So it seems to be in a greenhouse. Greenhouse station. Right.
Hello.
You arrived by train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valladolid.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world to study zoology and botany, paleontology and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today,
So we're inside some kind of university.
Have you been the station master of Barrockstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I mean, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's going to get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? Hey, I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could be significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
I never implied they weren't. You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my train springs, do you?
Not in this station, that's for sure. And I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So, think you're staying for long, yes?
No. I mean, I don't know, actually. 1 or 2 days tops. You see, I've got to wind my train back up so that I can continue my journey.
It's just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop then and leave again. That's the rule. Besides, your machine's disturbing the birds.
Maybe you could take me up to this wall? If there were 2 of us, we could find what I need to wind up my train even quicker.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick to the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get in trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
I feel like I've lost my way a little here.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
The name Hans Barrockstadt doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that pass through this station?
Oh dear.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barrockstadt, miss.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do?
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train...
Spring-operated locomotive. There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Yeah, I always dreamed of taking a train, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barrockstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this easy area has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your chicken station master either. This little one is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. And one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa!
It wasn't a good idea?
A nightmare! You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on wings in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air. Whoa.
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
The worst thing is, cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are going to notice. There's trouble in store. Big trouble. I'm worried. Yep, worried.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Barrockstadt, miss.
pick something up. So let's have a look around. Hello and welcome. It's Mechanicine and this is Siberia. This is the second part of the playthrough. We've got the train and now we're stuck in a station. The train has run out of fuel. Well, not fuel, it's wind up. And it needs to be wound up again. So it's like a spring motor. She go up there. She don't want to go up there. We're in some kind of massive train station that has never been used for years. It's can't go that way. So it's the other side. So that's our locomotive, which is wind up clockwork, like everything else in this game. Automaton. Easy for you to say. And what are we going to be doing? That's cool, there's elephants. Down by a river.
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valladolid station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
Get the train up here? So tracks. Have you got there, darling? Nope. Dead end. Some kind of hut. She's on about a winding thing. No, she's on about that thing. I don't see anything to highlight down here. Nothing. Let's go back. That's the other end of the platform's got to go down. Let's see what's down there. This way, Kate Walker. No, she's not going that way. Right. Can't run the river. Some of the backdrops look good. I like the elephants. There's a train, so we've run out of juice. Needs winding up again.
Kate Walker! Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
So that's our robot friend.
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now, sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Right. So we've got to go to university. So the birds flying about. Cool. So that's where the elephants are. Is that a person?
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I'd like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
Lecture.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Ooh.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me. Hello.
Hey, baby, you party?
Just who do you think?
Hey. Hey, don't play hard to get. I know.
Listen, kid.
So this is the entrance to the university. Couple of jaguars there, or something. Saber-tooths. Be saber-tooths, won't it, Russia? Yeah. If this is not the university, it's a museum. It's an adventure. Oh, these guys then.
No point. It's locked.
She's gonna sign up. Oh, it's person then. Back down. I'll go to the person. God or something. Now where they go? Can't see them now. Now you see me? No, you don't. There he is. Just ignore it for a minute.
Excuse me. Sir, please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir, but...
This young Mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Yes. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
Alright, mission.
It wasn't really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really very impressive.
So it is the university.
Ah, indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here. And so much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Oh, I see. You must have made a mistake on your enrollment form.
Oh, no. I haven't come here to study. I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrockstadt station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
The
No.
Probo-whatian?
You see. There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
Oh,
I feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this afternoon.
It's a lecture about mammoths?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about their migration. Do excuse me, I need to concentrate.
Arriving in Barrockstadt is an amazing experience. I've never seen such a station.
You came by train?
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism that winds down regularly.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today never cease to amaze me.
Oh, no, I'm not the engineer. The train's engineer is actually an automaton. I am sorry, all this probably sounds very strange.
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget. He was astounding, a true genius. But oddly, at the same time, he was also almost a child. It was as if his mental and physical evolution had definitively halted at the age of 10. Can you believe that?
Yes. I think I can believe that. At least I'm beginning to.
right. So he knew the guy.
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving from all around the world. It seems that there are still rare species breeding there and flourishing.
Are there? Can you give me an example?
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits. Let's see now, the Amazon cuckoo, that's right. But, I'm so foolish, I can't remember what was so special about it. Just that its behavior is very peculiar.
The Amazon? Where's the Amazon? What is the Amazon?
Amazon.
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a lifetime. Specialization is the key to real knowledge. Why don't you pay a visit to our library?
Thank you very much.
So, those them birds. Sounds like I need a book.
I'll leave you in peace. I hope I haven't disturbed you too much.
Sorry? No, not at all, my dear child.
To get them to move, so I've got that ladder. Locked.
No point. It's locked.
Let's see what's the other side then. So I need to get into the library. No point. There you go. Natura non facet saltus. What does that mean? Keep Kate Walker fit anyway. So I need to get a book. A ladder. Nothing. What's the point of that then? Let's see what your user hook could be. Oh, there you go. Illustrious Dictionary of Plants and Mushrooms. Yangala Cola. So the book on mushrooms. What's this? Yangala Cola contains a special substance that is unique to the mushroom. The substance significantly affects vision, has its acuteness. American Indian hunters discovered this effect using it centuries ago. The Yangala Cola is dyed and ground to a powder and consumed before the hunt consumes, so effect instantaneous, and the penetration of the hunter's vision increases extraordinarily. I need some of that. The hunter is take my glasses off, able to aim and hit targets concealed behind thick undergrowth, even at great distance. Right. So we have a book about mushrooms and hunting, which could be something to do with a bird. So I've got to find some mushrooms. Same place. Oh, there's a man up there now.
Hello.
Shh! Don't talk so loud.
I'm sorry, but I was wondering if you could help me.
Can't you see I'm very busy?
What are you looking for?
None of your business. Now, if you don't mind, I am trying to concentrate. I haven't got a lot of time left before Professor Pons's next tutorial.
Professor Pons, you say?
Would you mind working elsewhere, please?
So I have a book. Didn't I go that way before? I think I did.
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
So no, then. So we have a book. Book on mushrooms. These are the guys.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall?
Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
Mission.
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university, and therefore representatives of its highest authority, we could bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valladolid more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Siberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
Kerfuffle.
We have an excellent law school, if you should ever change your mind.
Dicks.
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
Right.
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far-away exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois and his peculiar bird?
Absolutely. His gift produced some very embarrassing long-term consequences.
A poison chalice indeed. It must be said the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been terribly problematic.
So not a lot. Hans. Can't remember who Hans
Does
is.
the name Hans Vorarlberg
Oh,
mean
sorry.
anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them either. Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
Alright, so we know him.
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was Bill Walker, sat the June 68 exams. The impudent fool turned up for the oral assessment in jeans, flouting strict internal regulations which explicitly state the required uniform for the occasion.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional values.
Tradition, young lady. One must always uphold tradition.
That's that then.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
So, that's them dealt with. That's over the top doors noise. Already went in there. So I've got that movie projection room, that guy in it.
Hello?
So, you got him then, this air?
Ah, it's you, Mr. Marson. Good day, and how are you, sir?
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over and the sales contract is signed. Where the hell are you?
I'm in Barrockstadt.
What? What in God's name are you doing there?
It's a magnificent university town. It would appear Hans Vorarlberg once passed by here several years ago.
So if he isn't there anymore, then there's no point hanging around.
I hear what you're saying, sir, but I have good reason to believe that Hans Vorarlberg is still alive. For the time being, I'm trying to gather extra information from people who have known him.
What's your next destination?
I'm not exactly sure yet.
Doesn't sound like you know too much, Kate.
I just need a bit of time, Mr. Marson.
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't got. Keep me posted.
One pissed off employer.
This thing's jammed. This thing's jammed.
So I'm going to need something to unjam that. One button. Very relaxing game. Don't have to do a fat lot. Where are you going? Come on. Something like a dead end. So we've got a book on mushrooms. We're looking for a book on birds. It says about some stuff that makes your accuracy really good. The guy's throwing a lecture. Need to get the winding mechanism off that wall. There's a river terminal as well. Hello.
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say, hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?
I just met with the university rectors, and they ordered me to remove my train out of their station. I mean, it's a total joke. How do you remove a train that can't move in the first place? You don't have any ideas, do you?
We know nothing of train. You up your own creek.
Your generosity warms my heart. I have a little problem with my train. It's kind of broken. I've absolutely got to get it out of the station. Do you think you could tow it over to the wall with your barge?
Yeah.
Lock closed. Barge block.
But if the locks were open, would it be okay to tow my train then?
Por qué no? More money for that work.
Da, it's possible. My husband say we help you if you give money.
Right. And how much do you want?
50.
He want $150.
$150? I don't have that much.
No money, no bar.
Let me offer you $75.
Nay, $125.
Out of the question. $100 and not a dime more.
Correct. You have barged for $100.
Great. Now, don't move. I'll be back as quick as possible with the money.
Right.
It's not very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Farmer, Allah speak not full. Money, yeah, muy full.
Excuse me?
My husband say need money for live. $100 not lot for fancy lady like you.
How would you know a fancy lady like me, really?
So,
have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Me to my gear? Yeah. Yeah, with pleasure.
We no leave boat. Husband is land sick.
Land sick?
You must really get to see the countryside. Do you know New York at all?
We no understand.
I'm looking for a funny little man who is supposed to live in Siberia. Can you imagine that? Siberia. I expect you've already been there.
Shivraga come to Siberia?
Siberia? No. Too cold. Barge no break ice.
I'll leave you
I need
to
some
it.
money.
I won't disturb you again.
Do svidanya.
So I've got to get the lock open. Oh, it's lock control.
I need a key.
Need a key. Not really a hook, is it? Twit. So I need a key to open the lock. There's the lock. Dead end. Back there again. Spoke to him before.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you, miss?
money?
The sailors on the barge reckon they could help me tow my train out of here, but they're asking for money. You couldn't possibly help me out with a few dollars, could you? I would be very grateful.
Miss, really, I'm surprised at you asking for money from a total stranger. Oh.
Right. I need cash. I need it to get my train out of your station because my train is getting in your way, disturbing your birds, and upsetting your bosses.
Look, lady, I'm only a station master. I got my problems and you got yours.
I feel like I've lost my...
Hey, anything I can do, miss?
I won't disturb you when...
Welcome to Barrockstadt.
So, we need to... That's the university dudes will give me $100. I think Kate Walker would have a credit card.
Can't go that way.
I've not picked up anything yet. Oh, just got that new book. Birdie. Wrong button. So I've got a book. Need to move the barrier, I need a key from somewhere. Let's just talk to Al. I don't know what his name is. Our engineer.
Everything okay, Oscar?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting your instructions.
Oscar, the sailors have agreed to tow the train, but they want to get paid for it. I suppose you have some petty cash on board to cover traveling costs?
No, there is nothing like that. You will note, however, Kate Walker, that every effort has been made to ensure maximum passenger comfort.
Okie dokie. I'll have to sort this one out by myself then. You should take a look around the station, Oscar. It's amazing. Greenhouses that are all lit up.
I am obliged to avoid exposing my wheel.
Of course. Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while, Kate Walker.
So a bit nonplussed what to do. Huh, surprised you did that. It's very, goes through the motions, this game.
Hon, where are you hiding? We've got to go home. We're late. Very late. Anna, over there. What do you mean, over there? Please, Hans, we've got to go. It's a secret. You've got to swear. Okay. I, Anna Vorarlberg, swear to my brother Hans to never ever mention this to anyone.
It's right there. You see?
That's what I see before.
Don't worry, I took a lantern. From the factory. Girls, honestly. You won't look so clever when Father notices you've stolen one of his lanterns.
That's where he falls down, sees the mammoth.
I'm all covered in mud because of you. Look, Anna. Look. I've seen paintings like this in a library book. They're like... You swore, Anna. It's a secret between you and me. Hey, look. There's something else up there. Oh, come on. It's like a toy. I have to have it. Give me some light.
But Hans, it's much too high. Do be careful, Hans.
Don't fall.
Hans, be careful.
For weeks, my brother lay in a coma, hanging between life and death. And then one morning, he opened his eyes. But I knew he would never be the same again. We never did return to the cave. And to this day, I have never, ever betrayed our secret.
Cute. Let's just put it in a jacket and put it back. So that's probably the end of this. A little playthrough.
I don't need that for the time being.
So we've got quite a lot to sort out. She won't need a case, she says that. Yeah, so save the game. That's Meganicon signing off. Thanks for watching.